Okay, gentlemen, I'm looking at example number 3 first. I should have put it first, but numbers always mess me up. I don't know why. I don't know what happened here, because this is definitely an easier problem than number 1. 1's not hard, but it takes a long time, and it's a little bit more involved. So let's look at example number 3 here. It says, if a number, I'll say that that's x. Okay, I'm going to call it says if a number, I don't know what it is, I'm going to call it x, is subtracted from its square. So that means I need to take it away from x squared, right? So x squared minus x. The result is 72. Okay, that's the hard part of the problem, right? Just setting it up. So we need to take it piece by piece. Taro, what do I do next if I want to solve this thing? Exactly. Thanks, Taro. Taro says subtract 72 from both sides, and I'm going to get x squared minus x minus 72 equals 0. He knows we've got to get 0 on one side. Now I have a trinomial on the left side, okay? And I want to factor this thing. Now, Alexander, I'm going to factor this. Should I use the quadratic on this trinomial? No. Because why?
The coefficient of a is 1.
There's nothing in front of x squared. It's just 1. So that means that that's going to be x and that's going to be x. Now, what numbers do I want to put back here? Jordan? -9 and +8. And the reason is because when I multiply these two numbers, I get -72. But when I add these two numbers, I get -1. Okay? Now, here's the question, Reed. What does x equal? X equals +9 and -8, because that's what would make each one of these 0, which would make the whole thing 0. So there are two solutions to this equation, +9 and -8. Okay? Now, when we go back up here, I just want to see if it's true. Let's take +9. If I subtract 9 from its square, what's the square of 9? 81. And if I take 9 away from it, I get 72. That's just what I wanted. Also, let's look at the other one, -8. If I square -8, what do I get? 64. And then I take away -8. I subtract -8. What do I get? 72, because that minus a negative makes it positive. So did we get the solutions? You can plug it back in to see if it works. Okay? All right. Great job there, guys. See you at the example number 4 next.